Hey guys, Percardad here, and in this video, I guess I'm just gonna be showing you guys what my favourite guns on Destiny are at the moment. Obviously this is before House of Wolf comes out. It comes out in about 2 or 3 weeks. I don't know the exact date, but that shows how much I know. But this is just gonna be my top 10 weapons I like the most and use the most. So yeah. So number 10 would probably be up for anything. Um, well, you can get it with different perks. I think this is the one from the actual Vanguard Quartermaster. But as long as you've got perfect balance on it somewhere, then you'll see how much of a monster this gun can be. It is a really, really good gun. I use it sometimes on Vault Glass. For not much. Like for oracles, I'm going to use another gun that's going to be in this, which you can actually see right there. But then my ninth gun is probably going to be my secret handshake. I actually got a really, really good roll on mine. I got hammer forged. I got short package. And I also got accurized ballistics, so this actually has a lot of range, which means it's a really, really good gun for PvP. And it also has Grenader on it, which is quite good, but it's not the best PvE weapon. The next weapon is definitely going to be the LDR. This would come 8th for me because I actually do have one of each attack. So I've got an arc, a solar, and a void version of it. This is the only one version of it that I have actual armor piercing on. This is the one from the Vanguard Quartermaster again. If you haven't already got this, I would recommend buying it now because you can shoot through the walls when you have armor piercing rounds on. Doesn't have the best perks, like crowded cartridge, yeah, it's quite good. Unflinching, I don't really care about unflinching, really. And it's got a few good sights, but definitely the middle one would be the best, because it's just got more range than the others. So yeah. Next will probably be my Thunderlord. I didn't got the Thunderlord was my second last exotic that I needed to get all the exotics in the game, which I have now. Just wanted to say that. Needed this and Pocket Infinity. Pocket Infinity won't be in the top 10 because it's quite a shit weapon. No, like, yeah. But yeah, Thunderlord, in my opinion, is really, really good weapon. And it just like is such a good weapon for Atheon. It's really good on PvE and PvP, and I just love it to bits. I don't use it that much because of my galley, but yeah. This is the 6th Hunger of Kroa. Now, Hunger of Kroa, I actually don't have enough helium fragments because I need to go buy some to level this up. Hunger of Kroa is a really, really good weapon. If you don't have Gjallarhorn, it is obviously what you want to use if you don't have Gjallarhorn. And also it looks really, really cool. It's also got Hive Disruptor, which means that it will do more damage to Hive Majors, as you can see there. So it's really good for taking down Kroa, really. Next, probably Black Hammer. Oh, actually, no. Next would probably be... Yeah, next is Swordbreaker, my 5th. Swordbreaker, it's really good for both PvE and PvP. It has a lot of range on it. You can also put on the lightweight perk and run with it through the Abyss. It's got Hive Disruptor as well. I use it quite a lot on Kroa, but not on the Abyss, because in the Abyss I use the next one, which is Mida Multi-Tool. Mida Multi-Tool I don't, like, I put in 4th because of how often I actually use it. It is this weapon will make you run faster than any other weapon, and going through the abyss when you're at Weight of Darkness 5, you're running normal sprint speed with this in hand. This is a really, really good weapon. I really enjoy it. Also, it does a lot of damage per headshot. And it is quite a long-ranged weapon, so you can use it with, say, the next weapon, which is Icebreaker. Icebreaker is definitely the best, like, sniper, in my opinion. Obviously, Black Hammer comes quite close to it, but I don't like Black Hammer just because this Black Hammer won't actually be in this countdown as well. Just because it's not good for certain like it's only good for certain things like bosses. The only boss that I really use it on would probably be in the Devil's Lair for Septix Prime and the Devil Walker. And I use it on the Nexus sometimes, but that's really it. All the other times I would use Icebreaker for Archon, Priest, Ballistaharic, just basically every other strike really, except from Omnigul, because I use Swordbreaker on Omnigul. And then Fatebringer is second, because Fatebringer is so amazing. Like, Fatebringer definitely my favourite primary in the whole game. I love it so much, and I can't wait for the 365 damage Fatebringer. I know it won't really make much of a difference, but it will make a lot of a difference for when you're fighting guys in like Crota's End and stuff, because it will make you do so much more damage. Sorry, I had to sneeze. To the enemies they are, and then obviously the first will be Gjallarhorn, because Gjallarhorn or Gallahorn or whatever you want to call it, G-Horn, whatever. It's so, like, it's definitely the best gun in the game. Like, some people disagree that it's the best gun in the game, and that's because they don't have it. If they had it, they would know it's the best gun in the game. It takes down Crota in 2 shots. So, well, on normal anyway. On hard it takes 4. Well, I guess the best way to look at it is it takes 2 galleys, 2 grenades. I think so, yeah. 2 galleys and 2 grenades, I think, to drop them on hard. But yeah, it is like a really, really good weapon. I'm going to go to some runner-ups. Obviously, Black Hammer is 11th. It just missed out because it's not used that highly. Rocks, and it was actually a Nexus strike, so I was using it then. But yeah, Black Hammer would probably be 11th. I know it's a really good weapon for certain things, but I just don't use it that much because I don't really do strikes too often. But yeah, 12th, probably Siro's Regime. I don't actually have it on me, but Siro's Regime is a really good weapon. After patch, it's not as good as it was, but it's still a really good weapon. And then 12th and 13th kind of tied here. Thorn and the Last Word. I would say Thorn is a bit better than the Last Word, but I know a lot of people think the Last Word is better than Thorn, so I just kind of put them together. But yeah, the Thorn is highly dominated on PvP. A lot of people get really annoyed at it and say that it needs a nerf, but if you look at Thorn's backstory, you'll know it's supposed to be like that. Oops. Because Thorn's backstory is it used to be a hand cannon called the Rose that was held by a guardian by the name of some warlock. And then he strongly dominated the Crucible. And then he infused 2 weapons so far that we know of, with the hidden power of the Hive, which is Thorn and Bad Juju. Both of them were his weapons. And Thorn was infused by darkness, and then he became a very evil guardian. So he fell, but he fell in battle, but it is a really good weapon. The last word, I don't actually have it here, but it is really good because it does roughly about the same amount of damage as a normal hand cannon, and then it's full auto, but it only has 8 bullets in a mag. I know Thorn only has 9, but it's got burn damage over time, and well, you don't really use it on PvE that much, so it doesn't matter. But last word, very strong in PvP. I've not actually looked at his backstory, so I don't know if it's supposed to be or not. But if you want to go look through the grim lore of the last word and see what his backstory is, feel free. But yeah, it is a very heavily dominated weapon on PvP as well. But the only thing that can really beat it is another last word or a thorn. It'll probably be a tie if you're in a gunfight. The last word will kill him faster, but then the burn from the thorn will kill you eventually. Probably a few seconds after you kill him, like the person you're up against. And then 15th in the line, I actually would probably put Jolder's Hammer. Jolder's Hammer is a really good machine gun. It's very slow firing, which is why it's one of my favourite for PvP. It's got a lot of stability. As you can see, it's got 2 stability perks. And it's got Feeding Frenzy. This is obviously my one. I re-rolled it to get this. And then I kept it like this, but I could also put on skip rounds if I wanted to. But yeah, I've used this since I got it the first time, which was 300 attack, and then I used it until it was actually dropping an Iron Banner, and then I went and got it again. So I didn't drop it, I bought it, but yeah, I was waiting until it was like able to be gone from the Iron Banner again, and I got it. So yeah, this one's Void. My other one was actually Arc, but it doesn't really matter what burn it is on PvP. So yeah, that is my technically top 15. I should have basically just said top 15, but oh well. Top 10 / 15 / things and stuff and things. So yeah, and just wanted to say, yes, this is my new hunter. And you may think, what do you mean new? He's level 32, but yes, he is new. I've had him for about 2 days now. I've played on him for 2 days altogether. And he is level 32. I got the boots, I got the Crest of Alpalupi, got the gauntlets, and then I bought the helmet. I'm hoping for a new helmet, which from Crow's End, which will have the pickup orb one. But you never know. I might not get one ever, but at least I'm level 32. I'll do for just now. And if you actually look at it, it is actually the helmet that the hunter was wearing in the first release trailer for Destiny, where it was like the 3 guys, the hunter, the warlock, and the titan, just walking around in a bunch of sand, and he kind of looked like Master Chief. This is actually the helmet that he was wearing, if you didn't know that. So yeah, that is my views on the weapons that I use on Destiny the most. If you disagree, well, you can leave what you think should have been in this in the comments. I know not much people watch my videos, so there'll probably be like friend comments saying like fuck off and stuff. So yeah, Morgan, you can just go suck yourself, and Tom, you can just go suck yourself. Adam, you're not that bad. So yeah. See you guys in the next video, I guess. Yeah. Hope you didn't disagree with too much. But yeah, see ya in the next video. Bye. Yeah.